Good afternoon. Today is the 5th of May and this is probably the first walk around that you're going to see of the brand new MG ZS 1 litre TGI exclusive manual. Over the years that I've been filming MG ZS's, of this SUV shape anyway, which is a long time now, it's almost 2 years, I've driven every single version of this car. The ZSCV, which is like that one over there. I've driven the 1.5 manual pre-facelift, the 1.5 manual post-facelift. I've driven the 1 litre automatic pre-facelift and the 1 litre automatic post-facelift. But this is a brand new model. There's never been a 1 litre manual one of these before. There we go. One of the things I like about it straight away is unlike the automatic version, which has an electronic handbrake, this one has got a normal handbrake, and I am so grateful for that. I can't tell you. So we're having a full review of this car on Tgi Jacket Reviews. It's one of the reasons why we're at Summit Garage, although there's a lot of other reasons, and you'll probably maybe seen one of them on the channel already. But here we are, the facelifted ZS with a manual gearbox and a 1 litre engine developing 110 horsepower. Bizarrely, the figures for this car in terms of acceleration and fuel economy are very, very similar to the 1.5 manual, which is a much older engine. So I think we just got a starter button in this car. Yes, we have. I'll just push the brake and that should turn the car on. There we go. Try to turn that off. I don't want any of that because we might get a copyright warning. So push the clutch, start her up. There we go. Digital instruments on this car, of course. The pre-facelift ones don't have that. But then again, there was a pre-facelift 1 litre manual. So, you know, this is the one. It's actually 6-speed as well. It's a 6-speed gearbox. So if we want to operate the 360 camera, we just press that button there. This is a 10-inch screen, I think it was 10.1. If I put the car into reverse, I won't actually go anywhere. I'm just going to put that into reverse, pushing down and over there. See if the reversing camera comes on. We've also got a 360 manoeuvring camera, which is brilliant. So if I just turn the car off again, if we don't need the camera on. We need the screen to come on. Want to play games, yeah. No, thank you. We can have a look at the setup in here. By first of all going to car, and it just doesn't like it. I'll just start it again. All right, okay. Right, so we've got navigation in here as well. Got rear driving assist, blind spot detection, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert. That's very handy. Very well specified car indeed. Particularly the blind spot detection, which you know, I think is a really, really handy safety feature to have in modern traffic. Comfort and convenience. Got follow me home lights and I think I'll find my car, which presumably is in a car park or something like that. So driving and maintenance, I think you do need to change that steering into dynamic, because every time I drive one of these ZS's, which has 3-mode steering, you can see urban, normal, dynamic. The dynamic is by far the best setting for this. Absolutely no question of it at all. Let's go back to driving assistance with all these features here. We can also go back to the home screen by pressing this button just here. And look at navigation. This is MG's iGo sat-nav system. It does take a little while to load. As you can see, we are at Summit Garage in Dudley. Once this actually decides to load, it does take a little while. And yes, safety warnings and everything. There we go. There we go. There we are. That's where Summit Garage is on there. We can go back to the home screen and we can fiddle with the climate controls. We can actually adjust the fan speed, or I think it calls it wind level. Yes, it calls it wind level. That's after Mr. Franks, my Tgi Jacket Reviews co-founder, and I have been out for a curry, but wind level increases. So we'll put the temperature down a bit because it's a little bit warm in here. And there seems to be a fan on-off button. I wonder what that does. Oh, you can just adjust it, and we'll have it like that. There we are. Why don't we have it just like that? That's probably about right. Let's get rid of that. So you can adjust the temperature and also the fan speed with these rocker switches. It's not entirely in the main central display like it is in a lot of cars. Glove box will be the same as all the other ZSs I've tested, I imagine. I don't think the secret mesh doctors are going to go in there. We've got the sort of nice material here. I don't know what this is called. It's some kind of vinyl, I think, or something. As is this. 2 USB sockets down there. I don't think we've got wireless charging. We'll see there's the start-stop button for the engine. Got hill descent control there. That turns off the ESC and traction control, and we can just turn on the 360 camera with that button there. It's quite handy actually having that camera on when you're sort of, you know, changing lanes. It really works like that. It's quite remarkable actually. So on the controls here, we'll just go through the display. We can go left or right here. Brightness and speed assistance, and it talks about the next service. This car's only done 472 miles, so it's not a lot really. There's no more information. One really great thing about this, and this is the only petrol ZS that has this, it actually has a panoramic roof. Yes, even the automatic doesn't get one, but just the manual. So the discerning motorist who can work out where to actually position the switch, like unlike me, can actually have one of these. I think you can adjust the blind separately. There we go, adjust the blind separately, and here it comes. There we go, although we'll need that open because it's quite just at the light levels today. So manual handbrake, got some cup holders, and also a centre armrest. That wasn't available on pre-facelift models, and you didn't get 2 USB ports, you only got 1. 12-volt socket, of course, is down there. Cruise control is fitted to this car as well. The statistics on here will probably show not particularly great miles per gallon because this car's not really been anywhere. Tyre pressure monitoring, of course, that shows the battery voltage. And we've got status of the car, the lights and the doors, and the fact that it's unlocked or locked. If I just press the accelerator, you'll see we've got a digital rev counter and digital speedometer. I would prefer analog instruments myself, but just the way that it is. The exclusive model is the only one that comes with the 1-litre engine and the 6-speed manual gearbox, by the way, but you do get the nice panoramic roof. List price of this car, because of metallic paint, is just over £20,000. Got sort of familiar MG electric mirror switch down here, familiar stalks with the auto lights and wipers, and obviously this nice feeling button here for locking and unlocking the car, and the electric window switches. Do get not soft plastics, hard plastics on the top of the door. I don't know what I'm saying today. Soft materials are further down here. It's hard at the top. The door handles do feel quite nice though. Massive door bends for all kinds of odds and ends as you would need. And the vents, which look a little bit maybe sort of German premium manufacturer like, and these which just look nice. Excellent. I think that's all, apart from the fact that yes, we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard in the infotainment system, which the pre-facelift cars only came with Apple CarPlay, and it was a 7-inch display. Let's go and take a seat in the back. Right, before I get in the back, I'll show you it does have keyless entry, and if I lock the car using this, the mirrors do fold in, power folding mirror. But we're getting back in, so we'll use this. There's chrome strips on the door handles. Absolutely loads of room. Really easy to get in, no problem at all. You can see the panoramic roof is here with the blind. The only thing you don't get is tinted windows at the back for some reason, or a light for the rear passengers. You don't get one of those. I really don't understand why, but that's just the way that it goes. We do have 2 USB ports in the back of the centre armrest. There is also no armrest for the rear passengers, which I think is a bit of an omission, but that's just the way that these cars have always been, unfortunately. We do have twin mat pockets. Some cars don't even get twin mat pockets these days on the backs of the front seat for some reason. So then we have the big door bins at the side. Again, more slightly hard but durable plastic. Nice door handle. Electric windows, of course. I don't think you can get manual rear windows in a ZS these days. And yes, I think it's nicely finished. The MG logos are embossed on the headrests there. Right, let's have a look in the boot. So, like all other ZS models, including the electric one, you get 448 litres of space. Now, there is an adjustable height boot floor, as well as a boot protector in this demo car. This is in the low position. Just lift that up and see what we've got underneath there. Yeah, it's just got the tyre repair kit. You can get a space saver spare wheel if you want. Those are the mats in there, and the warning triangle. A very, very good shaped boot. There's loads of space to get everything in. Actually, it's one of the biggest boots in this class. The rear styling is different to the pre-facelift model. We haven't got all LED rear lights, but you'd have partial LED rear lights, I believe, in this car. And then we've got the smarter rear bumper. Of course, parking sensors come on this model too. And if we go to the front, that's one thing that for some reason you don't get, although you do get a 360 camera, you don't get front parking sensors for some reason. Let's take a look at the engine. To show you quickly, on a petrol ZS, one of the funny things is that the boot release, sorry, not the boot release, don't know why I'm getting my words up mixed today, the bonnet release and the fuel flap release are right together, so you've got to be careful that you pull the right one before looking at the engine. So this is the 1 litre TGI engine. It's a very similar engine to what was in the previous generation Vauxhall Corsa E for a few years. It's a 3-cylinder engine with developing 111 brake horsepower. 0 to 60 in this car is about 10.5 seconds, and fuel economy is about 43 miles per gallon, according to the tests, although on a motorway you get even more than that, just slipping into 6th gear. There's quite a lot of room in here. It's not surprising considering it's a tiny engine with only 3 cylinders. But obviously you can also get this car with an electric powertrain, and that's been well documented on this channel. Excellent. So that's it, viewers. The brand new 2021 MG ZS 1 litre manual with a 6-speed gearbox. I've been wanting a car like this to come out for a really, really long time, and I'm pleased to finally be standing in front of it. We will be driving it on Twi Jacket Reviews very soon, so please subscribe to the channel to be informed of when that video goes live. Steve, thank you again to John New and team at Summit Garage. There are their details. If you wish to buy one of these cars or go for a test drive. Social media links for the channel are down below. And thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, and I do hope you'll join me probably next week for when the review of this car goes live. Thank you.